G'day, SPARTANWILLY here, and today we will be reacting to my Euro 2020 predictions. So I was debating whether or not to make this video, but I'm going to make it because I may as well. We did their predictions, I may as well react to them, or else what's the point in predicting? So it'll be a good benchmark if we predict again in the World Cup next year, which I'm really excited for, and the next Euros, and I might do a Premier League one as well, so it's good to keep track, with the reaction video. But first of all, how are you today? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you are, make sure to leave a like in the video, it really helps me out. I mean, not if you have a fantastic day, if you enjoy the video more likely. And subscribe if not already. Welcome to the channel. If this is the first video you're seeing, I recommend you check out the predictions first, but I will sort of say them as we go along here. So to get straight into it, we're going to go through each group, and I'm going to give myself a point for every position I get wrong. So we'll sort of explain it as we go on here, but the first two groups here, we've got Group A and Group B. Now for Group A, I predicted Italy, Switzerland, Turkey, Wales, and it actually finished Italy, Wales, Switzerland, Turkey. And as you see there by my arrows, we have 4 arrows there because I predicted Wales out of 2 spots, so that will add 4 points. So as you see in the bottom right there, I have 6, but that's because we include Group B as well. So yeah, look, Group A, I got terribly wrong. I mean, I didn't really hit the nail on the head with 3 and 4, third and fourth in any of the groups, to be honest. I wasn't predicting Turkey to have as bad as a tournament as they did. A lot of people were in the same boat, they were the dark horses, but they really ended up conceding 8 goals, which is a bit of a joke. Switzerland, not quite the second place, but Wales did put in a decent performance and got that. I mean, it was pretty close. I think they must have gone through on head-to-head there. They got the same points, but Italy, of course, the eventual winners, which I'll talk about later as well. I knew they were going to smash their group, and they did, which is great to see for them. Now, on to Group B, we had Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia. As you can see by the arrows, I predicted Finland and Russia the other way around. Of course, Finland getting their only win against Denmark with that Christian Eriksen incident, which I'm so happy he's okay and alive. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. It was fantastic to see how the tournament responded as well throughout the whole tournament with Denmark, and Denmark going on a run, but we'll get into that one later as well. But Finland finishing above Russia, I presume on goal difference, because I don't know why actually. Probably on goal difference. I thought it went to head-to-head, but it looks like it goes to goal difference because Russia must have... No, Russia actually beat Finland, yeah, so I don't know why that is, but anyway, I predicted them in the other way around. And then moving on to Group C and D. Now with C, as you see there, they were both pretty good groups. I got third and fourth the wrong way around again, which is a bit frustrating, but Netherlands, Austria, Ukraine, North Macedonia. I thought North Macedonia might get a bit of an upset and beat Ukraine, but didn't quite happen. North Macedonia had a decent couple games though. They scored a couple goals, which is good. And yeah, over in Group D, I thought Scotland were going to do a bit better than they did, but their 0-0 draw against England, I mean, that's an achievement in some way. They're treating it like one, so good on them. But yeah, I only had 4 points for the tally, so we're up to 10 now, which, I mean, it's not great, but it's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, England, I predicted them top of the group to do well. It's funny, they got two goals in the group stage in 3 games. I mean, talk about getting the job done. On to Group E and F, and this is where things get a little bit messy. I predicted in Group E, Spain, Poland, Sweden, Slovakia. Sweden, double points, double positions above, so I get 2 points for that. And Poland had a shocker, an absolute stinker in my book. Could have really hurt Lewandowski's chances at a Ballon d'Or, obviously, in my opinion, because of Messi winning the Copa America as well, but we'll talk about that one later as well. Poland, rock bottom. I thought they would go through in second with Lewandowski. Sweden top, good on them. Spain just, they couldn't score. I think they won 5-0 in the last game of the group stage, didn't they? So 1-1 in the first 2, after the first 2 games on the goal difference. Slovakia did decent with their win. And yeah, on to Group F, I did pretty well. I mean, sort of. It's kind of an easier group. I got the only real challenge the wrong way around. I did think France were going to go top, which they did. Hungary bottom. I mean, no points for that, no prizes. But Germany and Portugal the wrong way around, unfortunately. But I won't take that one too much to heart because that was always a bit of a difficult group. Even France, France weren't guaranteed top of that group, of course, with Portugal the winners last time. So not too easy there. Alright, so on to the third place teams. Now I have given myself no points for Portugal and Switzerland because I did predict Germany and Turkey to go up via the third place playoffs, and they're in the same group. So I've already been punished for getting them the wrong way around. So I don't want to get punished twice for that, or else I'll get like so many points this prediction reaction. So I give them points because they're the same group, but I got the other two completely wrong. Yeah, we'll move on quickly from that. But at the end of the group stage and the third place playoffs, we are sitting at 22 points, which, I mean, it wasn't great. Hopefully we can do better in the knockouts. But yeah, that is the group stage wrapped up. All right, we'll move on to the knockouts here. So here we go. Now, I've given a tick for teams that I said would win, even if they're playing different opponents, because like I said earlier, I've already been punished with the points for getting the teams the wrong way around in the group. But first of all, I said Belgium would beat Sweden. Belgium bet Portugal instead, so that's a tick because Belgium won. And next up, I had my exacta with Italy and Austria. Italy would beat Austria, I said. Italy did beat Austria 2-1. And then next up, I said France would beat Turkey, but France lost to Switzerland, which no one saw coming. Well, I certainly didn't. I don't know if anyone else did. If they did, maybe question them a little. But next up, I said Croatia would beat Poland. I've given myself a tick for that Spain-Croatia game because I said Spain would beat Russia. So I was correct in Spain won, but not with the opponent, but we're given a tick for that. But next up, Sweden and Ukraine. I didn't have Ukraine in this stage, so that's a point added to the tally. And next up, we had England, Germany. I said England would beat Portugal, which they won. So lucky, I was really tossing up between that England-Portugal game. So luckily, I said England would win, or else this would be quite a sad knockout stage points-wise. Next up, I said Germany would beat Netherlands, but Czech bet Netherlands. I got the loser right, but you don't get points for the loser. I get a point for... Actually, I'm confusing myself because I'm saying getting points is a good thing sometimes, but you get points for picking the loser. On to Wales v Denmark. I said Denmark would beat Switzerland. They beat Wales 4-0, so convincing win there with a tick. Round of 16 is actually not too bad. Only 3... If you take away the France massive upset, it's looking pretty good. But of course, you got to predict the upsets. So now moving on to the quarterfinals, I said Belgium would beat Italy. I did get that tie right, but it's the wrong way around. I picked Belgium when Italy won. To be fair, I didn't see Italy doing this well in the tournament. Obviously, they won the thing, so fair play to them. And then next up, I said France would beat Croatia, which is just not there, unfortunately for me. But it's fine. Spain were actually in the other leg where they played England in my prediction, so I said England would win anyway. So, and then yeah, onto that, I said England beat Spain and England beat Ukraine, so that's a tick. And then the last one, I said Germany would beat Denmark, but Denmark bet Czech, which is good to see. I'm loving this run from Denmark. I love that run. I was barracking them the whole way. And onto the semi-finals here, I said France would beat Belgium, but Italy bet Spain, so not even close there, but that's fine. And then in the other semi-final, I said England will beat Germany. England bet Denmark instead. I saw Germany beating Denmark, but Germany obviously lost to England, so just earlier in the tournament really, so I still picked that. But yeah, I got a tick there because England won the semi-final. And now on to the final. I said France would beat England. I got the loser in the final, right? Unfortunately for the English fans. But yeah, Italy won the whole thing, which I did not see coming. So that takes our final points total to 30. Which, I mean, when you look at everything as it is, it's not terrible, I suppose. But yeah, look, we lost a lot of points. We gained a lot of points, I should say, get that the right way around in the group stage, where I just didn't get the right teams in the right order. So that will make the Premier League prediction quite interesting because they have to get them bang on. But yeah, look, I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't quite predict the winner. I said France are going to win, but they had a shocking tournament, to be honest. They would be embarrassed by that one. And now just some final sort of my overall thoughts on the tournament now that the predictions have been reacted to. I thought England were fantastic in the knockouts. In the group stage, I wasn't too impressed. Scraping through. I mean, they put in a solid defensive work. I'm a big fan of defense, and to not concede a goal to the semi-finals to a free kick is a really good effort. Obviously, they conceded 2 goals from open play the whole tournament, which is, I mean, not open play, 1 goal from open play. the whole tournament, because of course the other one was a dead ball at the free kick. But yeah, nah, it's shattering for England fans on home soil, a little lined up, but couldn't do it. I think I annoyed an England fan or someone, one of the fans, because all my videos after I posted my prediction were disliked, bombed by one or two people. So sorry if I annoyed you, but yeah, all my heart goes out to the English fans who had heartbreak, the ones that actually are football fans, not the ones that are mugging Lando Norris and destroying public property and throwing Italian fans into the river. You know, they're not football fans, they're criminals. But yeah, I know that's not all the England fans, so fair play to the ones that behave themselves. And yeah, sorry that you guys couldn't win. All the stars aligned for you, but it's Italy. Can we just talk about Italy for a minute? Unreal. They were not on my radar. As you can see, I had them out in the quarterfinals against Belgium, and I thought that would have been a decent performance for them. But yeah, they smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. Yeah, completely above my expectations there. France, I already sort of touched on them. They had a massive disappointment, but awesome to see Denmark. I was, yeah, like I said, root for them the whole tournament. Look, I think Germany had an alright tournament. Getting through second over Portugal was a good effort in the group stage. Would they have done better if they were in third and played Belgium? I don't think so. I think Belgium probably still would have beat them, but yeah, look, they beat that England team that made the final, not too bad. I think Croatia could be happy with their performance. I watched that game, I had money on Croatia. That was a mad game, by the way. That was probably my favorite game. Croatia v Spain. I watched that live. It was crazy. It was 3-1 in the 85th minute, wasn't it? Spain's way. And then Croatia get 2 goals. They get to end extra time and then just lose it in extra time. So close. That would have been a real fairy tale as well, because I could see them beating Switzerland and then they would have played Italy. But you know, it wasn't meant to be. Unlucky Croatia with the aging squad as well. It would be interesting to see how they go at the next World Cup. In terms, yeah, like Turkey, like I said before, Turkey, big disappointment. I can't believe how badly they did. Probably their biggest disappointment of the tournament. Oh, nah, probably France, probably still the biggest, but Turkey aren't far behind. I mean, not the fact that they didn't make it out the group stage, just the fact that they scored 1 goal and conceded 8 is just an embarrassment. I mean, you got teams like Finland who put in a better performance, and North Macedonia. I mean, they scored 2 goals at least. They still conceded 8, but at least they scored 2 goals. I think Scotland, I mean, I don't know how many Scottish viewers they got, so I don't want to offend them too much. But yeah, Poland, another big disappointment. I do think that Lewandowski and co should have done a bit better, especially with Slovakia in the group. They should be beating Slovakia, in my opinion. But yeah, what can you do? I think Hungary put in an absolute shift at this tournament. They were fantastic, drawing against France. And who else did they draw against? It was Germany, that's right, because Portugal beat them. Ronaldo scored that amazing goal. That was a really well worked goal, by the way. I was watching that one, and that was a really well worked goal from Portugal. But yeah, look, that is pretty much a summary of the tournament from me. It was a fantastic tournament. I'm happy, not happy that it's over. I miss it, but my sleeping pattern can finally return to normal after staying up for the 11 p.m. 2 a.m. and then the 5 a.m. games here in Australia. So I've basically been nocturnal for a month. Didn't really watch much of the Copa America. I'm not really that fascinated by American. It's too defensive for me. Like, especially, I mean, if Australia were meant to be in it, we were meant to be in it, but COVID kicked us out. I would have watched it then for damn sure, and I would have made a prediction videos for that. But fantastic to see Messi get a major trophy as well on that side of the ocean. But yes, let me know what you think of my predictions. I know that they were kind of dodgy in places, but not too bad in other places. Like I said, the group stage is always difficult to pick every team where they'll finish. I got close a couple times with just 2 teams mixed around the wrong way in 3 different groups. But yeah, Group E and Group A were kind of embarrassing, especially Group B. Look at that. Oof, didn't get one team in the right spot. And the third place, yeah, can't read too much into that one. But yeah, the knockout stages, I was sort of there, especially at the bottom there. We only had 1 cross on a 2. 3. It just slowly crept up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching to this point. If you're a champion. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to see some other prediction videos and other real life football videos. Also got plenty of gaming content with Motorsport Manager and Football Manager. Let me know any suggestions for videos down in the comments below. Join the Discord server, follow me on Twitter. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.